Hey there, my name's Melissa and I'm the host of the Talkative Introvert podcast. If you're new to the podcast, here's a quick rundown of what it's all about. I do want to mention that this podcast is first and foremost a hobby. I don't make money from it and not a lot of money is put into it, so definitely don't expect professionally done audio or super quality editing because I am a team of one. It's just Team Melissa. That's all you get. I did ask my friend Bailey to help out with the podcast here and there, so I guess it's more of a team of two. So two people who don't have expertise in audio editing. Second, it's not really about one specific thing, but rather a whole slew of things. I'm probably not going to do a great job at persuading you to listen to this podcast, to be completely transparent. Mainly because unlike most podcasts, I don't actually have a particular theme or a specific subject. I, with my friends and family and whoever else wants to talk to me, just talks about whatever subject we think is interesting at the time. I did start off doing introvert related subjects, which involved into learning that I could be an INTJ. I never took the official MBTI test, so I'm self-proclaimed, I guess. I took the free assessment on that 16 Personalities website. Then the podcast really just turned into talking about all kinds of other stuff because even though the title of the podcast is The Talkative Introvert, I'm more than just an introvert. And there's just so many other topics worth talking about. I do try to stay away from super controversial topics, but honestly, sometimes I just can't help myself. They're just really fun to do. But the topics can range from introvert stuff, MBTI stuff, zodiacs, to subjects about witches and superstitions, to more personal things like therapy and body dysmorphic disorder. So, like I said, it's just a slew of random things. I really wanted to do this podcast because I'm not always surrounded by like-minded individuals, and because of that, I've really enjoyed listening to podcasts and knowing there are other people who share a common interest, a common opinion, humor, etc. as me, and maybe this podcast can be that for you or someone else. So there you have it. A quick synopsis that probably didn't really help you figure out if you should listen to this podcast. And that's okay because it'll be here if you want to just use it as background noise while you're doing chores or working on some task and you need something you don't have to pay close attention to. If I did pique your interest though, go check out my other episodes and follow me on social media. Link is in the description. Let me know what you think. I'm also open to any topics you may have. I'm open to really talk about anything. Like I said, there's no real theme to this podcast, so really just whatever is interesting to talk about. All right, thanks so much for listening, and hopefully I'll be talking to you in the next episode.